Okay, how's that? That seems to be going a bit better. Let's turn that off. How's that then? Woo! It should be a bit better now. Just rebooted the Roadcaster. Odd. Bet you can hear me now. Yes. Now you can hear me. Right then. Brilliant. Absolutely no reason for any of that. Absolutely none. Where are we? Well, I'll show you. Navigation. Galaxy map. We're all the way down here. So we've come all the way from over there to all the way over there. Kevin, 07. So everyone in the chat. 07, there you go. Right, so here we go. Everything's falling off the desk. Wregoe BU-Y B2-0 is where we are. We're looking in particular for planet 1C. There it is. And you can see crash sites, ancient ruins, you name it. 2 sites on this planet. A Poppies 07. It's quiet when I face away. Right, that should be better. It should be angled. How's that? That should be better. Yes. Oh, there's loads of commanders here. And I'm not entirely sure, you know, what we're going to get here, to be perfectly honest with you. I can't see the bloody screen. There you go. Right. Okay. There you go. A little bit of this. Ramp it up. Pump up that volume. Wonder what caused all that then. That is odd. Right then. Let's get cracking. Crash site over there. Let's go. We're going to get our landing gear. We're going to jump. There's the team. Brilliant. Okay, so it should be everything should be okay now. Let's try that. How's that? That should be a bit better. No particular reason for it. I just think it should be a bit better. Right then. Jump. Jump again. Ivan Angel. How's it going? Brilliant. That is odd. I did do some dusting earlier on. Damn the dusting. It might have disturbed something. So, we've been having a look at this, and there are 2 Guardian sites there. Well, here's the thing. Are we finally getting near the guides? Well, I don't know. Let's look at this. So, we're going to head on over there. 2 sites. 1 site, standard Guardian site, right? And then there's a bigger site, as you can see in, you know, the thumbnail sort of thing. Different layout, completely different layout. You take a standard relic over there, try and pop it in there. No dice. Even the relics that you get from the site around there. So, been talking to Simon this afternoon. He popped off to go and get a Guardian key from the satellites that roam around. Stuff on doing that on the channel. He's en route now with a key to see what's going on. I'm just going to put that on so I can hear what's going on. So yeah, okay. Here we go. On approach to this first. See, there's all these Thargoid signals, right? Great. And then there's the ancient ruins, and I think that there is the bigger site. We'll see. The good thing about this is that it is in daylight, so you can see what's going on. And it's an ice world as well. So that's not bad either. Right, here we go. Ancient ruins. So that's what we're doing. We're going to investigate the new Thargoid and Guardian sites. Very good. Like I say, 2 sites here of the Guardians. Lots of crashed Thargoid ships. Although some of these Thargoid signals didn't show up before. I don't know why there's loads of them like that, because when you get there, I couldn't find that many. But as you can see there, they're quite literally everywhere. Right, let's get on approach and get down there. $37K Aussie, dude. Well, no way. That is something. Just gonna fiddle about with this microphone a little bit. There you go. That should be better. Right then. Let's go. We'll jump again. See how that goes. So we've had some sound problems. How's the sound now? It's sounding okay in my ears, and I don't normally wear headphones like this, so it should be okay. Sounds good. Right, brilliant. Right, ancient ruins. Here we go. We're on approach. See, Thargoid and then 16 human sources. Yeah, when I've scanned the place. I'm not sure if that's a bug or what. I don't know. We'll see if this is the right site. It is. This is the largest site. Now, like I said, tried popping in here earlier on today and cannot put a standard relic, or I couldn't get a standard relic in the receptacle. Here we got your Slavonic Commander, the Aussie dude. Hello, Aussie dude. So what we've seen with this site is that there are things you have to shoot, right? So there's the standard Guardian data point, right? And if you don't know, if you get close enough with it, you can start scanning things like this, okay? And you get a data terminal entry for new things that are found. Same with, you know, a lot of the Thargoid stuff's around. Now, if you don't know, when you get approach this on foot or in your SRV, these raise up from the ground and you can shoot them. So there's one there. There's one there. And if we back up a bit, we've got one totally, you know, off range over there. And it's slightly different architecture. You know it's Guardian, but it's a different layout. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then there's a little sort of like anti-site over here, which is quite good, right? There's the fourth one. Right, and this is interesting as well, right? I'll show you why this is interesting. This here, right, this, you can destroy it. So if I get the lasers out, Wish I had something a bit more. Right, see? And then out pops a Guardian power cell. So if you need them, you can get all those sort of materials here. So there's that pillar that comes out of here, the pylon. And then for everything else, you have to go to the, I don't know, the rear. And what's different about this base as opposed to everything else out? Chris Walters, 07 Commander, how are you doing? Right, is you've got points where you can get data. Right, got circular, sort of like, what would you call them? Monoliths, data monoliths. But here, right in the middle, if you just back up a little bit, you can see there's number 5 and number 6 you have to shoot. So that's all well and good. There's all these like little like doors and things like that. And I got all excited when I came around here. I thought, oh, okay, that's okay, isn't it? So I went and I got the external camera and I went down and had a look. And there are cracks in the doors and you can see what's inside. Unfortunately, nothing exciting. See, you can see through the cracks. Let me just stop it doing that because that's irritating. So obviously a door. But you can see through it. You can see the rock through the door. How irritating is that? I did get all excited a bit, to be fair. But a nice laid out base. Doesn't look so bad. A little bit different to what we're used to. Some data to get. And I think, you know, Frontier puts these sites in for a reason. It wants you to collect all the items and things like that. What I thought was good and what worked really well on the other site, oh, here he comes, right, was collector limpets, right? So if I go up like that, and I fire off a collector limpet, off he goes, look. Oh, it's not going to do it now. It was picking them up, no problem, and then scooping them back up at the other site. Perhaps it's not doing it here. That would be a shame. But you've got the same old stuff to pick up. The old Guardian urns, Guardian stuff. Let's see if we can go over there and perhaps get another one and get something else. Let's see if we can. Right. Drop a limpet. There he goes. See, he's picked it up and he's bringing it back. How cool is that? I mean, he's not attached to it, but he's bringing it back. It makes collecting your Guardian stuff that's that little bit easier. Although I'm a bit compromised on cargo space at the moment. So that's what we got. So there you go. Yeah, but I thought I'd just try it out, see what happened. Problem I've got at the moment is cargo space. Yeah, let's bring him all up. Woo. Anyway, let's get this thing on the ground. Where can we land? Sometimes you can just land quite close. Might be worthwhile just landing close to Simon, who was already parked up. Haven't got a point defense on here. Very silly. Very silly indeed. Kind of hoping Simon's got a point defense on his. So, there you go. Let's move that out the way like this. Okay then. Right. Don't know why the thing is messed around. Normally it doesn't mess around like that. Okay, so fish sticks, how you doing? Right. In the car. Right. deploy. Is this the new site from the Guardian War? Well, it's a new site and there's Thargoids around, so yeah. Is it from the Guardian War? As yet, undetermined. But you do get the Guardian Sentinels around you and everything, and, you know, there's data to collect. Should you not have the data? I mean, I'm alright on Guardian components at the moment. Let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Let's see if there's anything that's activated itself yet, because you can only really tell when you're having a good nose about. That looks like it's going to be something right there. So let's move over, see what happens. Has it woken up yet? It's not going to wake up. Right, someone's shooting me. Okay then, let's get the guns out. There he is. Shoot him up. Oh, now he starts hiding. I'm glad someone had the foresight to put a ground defense or point defense on their ship. I kind of rushed out here today when I could. It does. It looks like, you know, they've had a paint job. And what I found is that quite a few come out. But you can get good materials here and everything. I was only thinking the other day, I mean, we've got all this sort of like Thargoid or Guardian kit kind of knocking about. And all that's great. Look at that, got a Guardian orb. It's back up over that. Not that I've got any space for it, like, but you know, we'll do it. We'll do it. It does look a bit more bluish than normal, though. You're right. Oh, this is flipping miles away. It was about 1,500 jumps from where we were. And it really was a bit of a pain. So we're going to take out some sentinels, and you know they're just going to come back for us. Some over here, some over there. There's plenty of things to go and do and see here, you know, I mean, but nothing you haven't seen before other Guardian sites. You know, you shoot those pillars there, you're still going to get Guardian components. You shoot the Sentinels, you're still going to get the materials and what have you. Let's take a look around. Where are we going? Well, that looks like a door. Guardian weapon components we've got here. You know, I'm full of all that stuff. And here's the main thing. Look, here's the main event. That's what the Guardian data port is. Here he comes. Look. So we'll shoot all these things. And what we were looking at for science is what it takes Now I couldn't for the life of me, right, get that Guardian relic in that hole. Misses. So that's what we got talking about this afternoon, and it seems that you need something else. So we're going to go and have a look. We don't know what sort of data we got cracking on, but you know, the pylons work the same sort of way. Right, where is it? That's not it. I think it's there. It's vessel. You got the vessel blueprint yesterday, is it? Oh, okay. It's a shame all this for just if it is just, you know, a fighter again. You know? That would be a shame. So there it is, right there. We're going to go and charge that up now. There's no panic. We got 7 minutes. Should start to erupt from the ground anytime now. Here we go. We got the eruption sound. There he is. Is that going to do it or what? Am I at the right angle? Come on. Is that charging? I mean, what's going on here? Oh, a suit blueprint would be good. Yeah, that's not playing the game, is it? We got the first two. That's not doing it, which is irritating. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. We'll try another one just in case. For science, because this is what we do on this channel. We do it all for science. Let's get over there and see if there's something else. The first two worked. If not, we'll just go and do it all over again. It's over by the Aussie dude ship over here. Go, there's the Sentinel, and there's the relic. We're going to get right up in his business. And then we're going to let him have it. Well, we got your power conduits, we got all of those. And wreckage. Well, a little bit of wreckage. A little bit of wreckage won't go amiss. Ah, so you've charged an energy pylon. Good for you. Is that the one I was looking at? Do it in solar. Good old markings on there as well, mind, aren't there? Yeah, it's all screwed up, so I'm gonna re-instance.
Cargo scoop retracted.
How many of those keys have you got? Yeah, where are you? I'll come and get the key, and then I'll re-instance. So, hello everyone in the chat. 07 commanders. Hope you're doing okay. There he is. That's the Aussie dude. go to where Simon's ship is. There he is. Ah, there he is. Whispering the Dragon has followed. Thank you very much, Whispering the Dragon. Oh. Whispering Death Dragon. Sorry, I wasn't looking properly. But here he comes. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't. Only got one SRV, Sim. Okay. Oh, Narco. Ooh, look at this. So we got, that's a Grelic. We're going to try that. An ancient, oh, it's the ancient key. Brilliant. Okay, so I've got the ancient key now. In there. Brilliant. And you know, we're doing it for science and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to re-instance now. And go through the palaver in solo. Commander Chess Champ, 07 Commander. And Narco's come in, and everybody else as well. Joseph, hola! And of course Fish Sticks as well. J. Elric, 07. So, continue. What are we doing? Well, we're going to do it in solo. That's what we're going to do. I know. Well, apparently we can't do it unless we're in solo. So, solo. Right, we got to get our way all the way up there again, and then go through all that palaver. We've had a quick look around anyway. Did it yesterday? Yeah. We kind of thought it's going to be a fighter blueprint. But what fighter? Is there going to be a new fighter? Ooh, like how many times do we have to go through this palaver? Because it's 1,000 light years to go and get, you know, those keys. Or the nearest key. And, you know, I was trying to pop this thing in there and it wasn't having it. Yes. Destroy him! Destroy him, 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 destroy him.
Target destroyed.
Look at them. They're all ganging up on me. This is where, right? This is where they're all going to have a go. And my shields are going to be down. I'll have to repair the car. Come on, shields. For God's sake, I have to go up there and do it, aren't I? Incoming missile. Give you incoming missile. Where is he? He's around here somewhere, attacking things. I'll get him when we go back. More wreckage components, I need them. So it's pretty good for the Guardian materials. So the question we've got to ask ourselves is, why Guardian materials all of a sudden? You know, all the Guardian tools have been pretty much redundant, haven't they? Behind me is a cheeky Guardian thing. Come on, cheeky Guardian thing. Stop blowing holes in my ship. Let's get round there. Gay in his business. Where is he? Right, there he is. See? Look at him taking cover. Have it. Right. Let's get back to what we were doing. SRV. We'll go with a repair SRV hull. Proper job. Thank you very much. Done. Right. It's not going to hurt having a little bit more armour. So those pylons have turned up. It could be something that, you know, from like 3 or 4 updates ago that we didn't get, or even longer. I mean, these bases have been in game in some shape or form for quite a while. There's my pylon. The pylon's charged. And all of a sudden it's getting people sort of like demobbed with their carriers away from where they were. Round by the Tyrannus and, you know, all the Titans, and now it's getting them to move their carriers elsewhere. So, you know, it's not a bad thing because everyone was camped out. You couldn't get anywhere near those systems. So we've got one about adjacent to where I am, which is over here. It's just behind that structure, which, you know, these are interesting looking structures. They're a little bit different to what we've seen before. Bridges, you can drive under them. You can get a good little bit of cover as well. Right, so where's this? Here it is. Let's get on the inside. Done. Let's get over there now. Aussie dude's off to eat some soup. Good stuff. I'm actually quite hungry. So all the relics are popping up. Good for them. Good for them. Let's get ourselves over there. So again, we've got over here, and we've got a bit of time, we've got 8 minutes. Again, there's one of these doors, and I got kind of all excited. And there's gaps in the doors, and you can kind of see through the gaps in the doors. Let me just shoot this guy first. Where is he? Come here. Have that. Have it. Bosh.
Target destroyed.
Stuff everywhere. I was kind of hoping, ooh, I wonder if there's something in there. Ooh, you know, are they going to open? When are these doors going to open? Oh, that would be quite the reveal. Ooh, what about an underground base? And that would be fantastic. I mean, are these sites going to be, you know, another conflict site? A ground combat, for example. Could be. There's there are certain similarities. Or like what we were saying, is this just something that we didn't find 4 or 5 updates ago? Like, what was it? 2 years ago, when these things first popped out. Could be. It could be. Right, let's have a look around here. Shoot that. Lovely. Now the final 2 for this, like I said at the beginning, are over there. So are you all having a good Tuesday? I never stream on a Tuesday. Well, I thought, ooh, let's get some of this done. Let's have some of this. Could be. I was thinking, you know, there was a little nudge that happened here. Perhaps you need more Guardian materials. Or, hey, look, it's a different Guardian site. So over here, excuse me, over here is lots of wreckage and another pylon. And the final one is kind of over there. And then all our pylons will be charged. We won't be on the clock and we can just take our time, go get some data, do what we gotta do. Right. There it is. Brilliant. So, where are we in regards to all of this? Well, I'll show you. So, at the bottom, right, where we've got this sort of like circular motion, right, there's 2. Right there. And then we go up, and there's one on that sort of satellite site over there. Good for them. Right, and there's one there. And then the remaining 3, there's one there, and then 2 up by the actual unit. There's a couple of sentinels in the way. We're not going to worry about them too much. Let's have a look and see what data's knocking about. There's all these little gullies and shafts. You think, ooh, what's going to come out of there? Is something funky going to come out of there? And you just don't know. You just don't know. I've tried it. Yeah, I had to go earlier on this afternoon. For science. I had to go. I was kind of hoping some data around here is going to be unlocked. There you go, there's one there. So I've got all the civilization storage I need by the look of it. Let's just use the camera and make sure, because I've driven around, I've got everything. That's there. Quite possibly that one. Might be. Sometimes they don't activate. And we go over here, and there's another set, pick up all that data. Should there be any? New cargo requirements for obelisk data? I mean, it's just data, isn't it? Data, data, data. Let's see what's anything. If anything's activated. Nothing. Two more sites over here. This one does look a bit more, I don't know, military-like. We're not sure whether we're seeing it in the daytime. I think the other sites were in the daytime as well, if I remember. But just kind of hoping to get some clues. I don't think anything's turned on. We'll just check. Doesn't look like. It's a bit of a shame. One more over there, so go and have a look. Over there. Perhaps shoot some of those sentinels on the way, because they're starting to irritate me a little bit. But there's stuff, you know, urns and orbs and stuff like that all over the place. All over the place. I think seems to be glowing. Oh, there's one there. That one is glowing. Right, brilliant. I think it's that one. Scan it through its own body. And obviously I'm full of whatever it is it's doing. Right, let's go and get these people who are beefing my ship. Giving me the beef is what they're doing. Beefing. Another set of stuff there. Of course, I haven't got point defense, have I? Because I'm very silly when it comes to things like that. I kind of left in a hurry. But, you know, they're prismatics. They all last. You have that. You have that. And you can have it as well.
Target destroyed.
Right, okay, let's trolley on. There's another one left all the way over there. Of course there is. But we're doing this for science. We want to see if this works. Montag, ZA07, Commander. How are you doing? Keat. Hope I spelled that, pronounced that right. And if it is, I mean, you know, you've got to take one of those keys and put it up this mountain on this thing. And I was going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And I thought, I wonder what happens if you put a Grelic in. Inventory. Ancient key. Jettison. Here it is. Let's give it a good scanning. Guardian vessel blueprint fragment. Now, what is? We don't know now, do we? We don't know what we don't know. Like we said, we don't know if this is just a leftover remnant of, you know, when did the Guardians happen? Season 3? Something like that? You know, we don't know. What we do know is we're getting beat by all these people. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on.
Shields offline. Target destroyed.
Or whether something new is going to happen. We just don't know. Stop shooting my premier hull, Guardian Sentinel.
Target destroyed.
Right, where's the ship? All the way down there. Yeah, it's the thing from the beacon. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, that's all the way from the beacon. So you got to go over there, grind that, get more fighter blueprints, and it might just be a huge waste of time. Because, like, you know, we have got Guardian fighters, but, you know, is it a fighter we need? Or do we need a new ship? Could it be a Guardian warship? Give it to the Thargies. Only in certain areas of space, because the Proteus effect would indeed sort of like destroy us. Now, is it going to let us board? No, because I've got too much stuff. Let's drop the orb. I have got cargo. I got to drop me Grelic. There you go. Board. Exactly. And getting the ancient key. That's why I sent Simon over there. Well, actually, Simon was going himself. I said, "Oh, bring me one, please, Simon." And he did. Because, you know, it's good to have a Simon. It really is. So what we'll do now, so puzzles solved. You need the ancient key from the space station sort of thing. Let's go and have a look. Now, see this Thargoid signal? That's coming from the same place as the ancient ruins. It's weird. Right? But let's go and have a look at this. Some of these crash sites. 37 clicks away. I mean, I did get some data. Let's have a look. Or what did I get? Classified scan data banks. Guardian module blueprint, Guardian vessel blueprint, one weapon blueprint. So I've got all that obelisk data, a little bit lacking on Epsilon, but there you go. Nothing's turned up in here. As I expected. Which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, I mean, I've already visited Ram Tower, so that's still running. Here's the crash site. So, kind of standard stuff. Just confirming where we've got them. Let's go to the next one. 190 clicks. We're going to have to blaze for that one. It'll be more of the same, mind you, but you know, it's all exploration data. It's what they're calling human, right? Human. I don't see no human here. Well, I'm not going to be here this weekend, but so this could have been a weekend thing where, hey, we're off. Oh, until you visit the cannon site. Yeah, I mean, there could well be something. There could well be something, but you know, at the moment, nothing. Which is a bit of a shame. So, have you all seen my review on the Python ship kit? The survey ship kit. I've done one for the Anaconda as well. Also, I did look at the ship kit. Pep! Hello, Pep! 07. And here comes Pep with 22 people. Hello, people! How are you? A little bit of a difference thing from Conan, really. But you know, engaging quite the less with Elite Dangerous. We're looking at Guardian and Thargoid crash sites. Is what we're looking at. That's what we're doing. Hi, Pep. And they're all going to be the same. They're just going to be Thargoids that have crashed. We all know they're going to be the same. Yeah. Who else sounds... That sounds a little bit like the Stargate and the replicators, isn't it? The Ancient built the replicators to get rid of the Goa'uld, or get rid of the Wraith, and then stitched them up because it turned upon them, and the masters were then diminished to the slaves. Yes, welcome Pep and your raiders. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. So we're coming in, we're going to see a crashed alien ship. Ooh. Like this is something we haven't seen before. Although topical from what we hear in the news. Let's get in there. Come on. Love a raid, Pep. Thank you very much. It's gonna be a crashed interceptor. But funny enough, like the Thargoids are in surrounding systems, but not in this one. Power to the shields. Oh, that's the shields gone. Right. I hate it when that happens. Right. What have we got then? kind of same old stuff again in it, really, you know. Bits of Thargoid everywhere. Although slightly different this time. Or was it the orientation of it? Because that looks like the main structure there. Let's have a look at the camera. Because normally you get the circular bit. So what's that then? Or is that just a different angle of it? Kitet 07 Commander. So it could be something different. Or just different placement. Let's give him a scanning. Yeah, it's an interceptor. But you know what? Let's land and take a little bit of a walk around for science. If we can land. I'm sure we can. Let's find a nice spot. By here I'll probably do. Is the gear down? Yes. Bonus. Let's find somewhere to park. Perhaps over there. It is a bit. It looks like a slightly different ship, doesn't it? Very rocky and mountainous. I'm just looking for somewhere to land. Oh, look, yeah, it was the other way around, and there's the circle there. So we saw it from a slightly different angle. Let's see if we can park. Go have a look like. Loadouts. Atomus suit. Disembark. Well, we're going to go and have a look. Where is it? There. Oh, good jump. We're getting good air, look. Getting good air. Ah, I see. Looks like a little bit more detail. On that Thargoid. Whether we're seeing it slightly from a different angle, I don't know. Let's put some shields on. Dead SRV. You know that makes sense. And we've got a... There you go. One of those. All the materials have gone. We've shot that. Tyres everywhere. And some of these things are rather caustic for your commander. And would in turn be caustic for my ship because... Well, because they are. So what we got here then? Yep. Probes. Same old malarkey. That's just something floating. Have it. Get too close to some of that stuff and away you go. Right, we're right up its trumpet, so to speak. It's not going to let us go on, is it? Let's have a look. That's just out a screenshot right there. So I think perhaps a different angle. I think that's normally buried. That's the back end of it. And then the front end of it is probably buried in this rock. I would say. It's kind of right in there. Took a face plant. No, those aren't sensors. That's probably just biomaterial. Well, we will get the SRV out and we'll scan it and we'll see what there is. Even though I just shot them all. I'll just re-instance. Seeing as I've landed. Could be a tech sample. I haven't got a... Well, do you know what? I didn't receive a sausage on this. So I don't know whether he got tipped off. I don't know. Who knows? But let's just check my mail. No, 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 no. No. Nope, not a sausage. So you never know. Then again, yeah, I'm not insinuating anything. I just these things just could be it, couldn't it? Yeah, we're on it, baby. We're on it. No samples to be had. Just kind of is what it is. Just one hell of a crater. But just look at the size of it compared to the Commander. I mean, that's it. I was going for the Indiana look. I don't particularly like that suit, to be honest. You can get different ones, of course, like, but I wasn't too thrilled on that. Getting some serious air. Oh, now we're coming down. Right. Let's get over there, do a re-instance, see what the score is. Put that away, that's serving absolutely no purpose at all whatsoever. Turn the light off, turn the shields off.
Shields deactivated.
I think we're being pointed towards something in this area. It's like, all commanders, get down there. You need something. And it's probably from a site that hasn't been discovered yet. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Okay, so let's re-instance it. Okay. Let's get the car out. You get that lovely sound, you know, when you're the Thargoid. It's like sort of an eerie hoot. Things will start degrading very shortly. So, what is it? It is Thargoid biological matter. That's your Thargoid, that is. Right. That's your Thargoid. Right there. You got all the sparklies, and you got a Thargoid sensor over there, and what have you. Shoot the Thargoid sensor, and you get Thargoid sensor fragments.
Target destroyed.
Which, when you look, I've got a load of. Let's go get him anyway. Just for completeness. And of course you've got other things you can pick up should you have the right cargo hold for it, which I haven't, fortunately. Well, it'd be good if there was something here that showed, like, you know, a guide that we hadn't seen. It wasn't only just about the scythe. That would be something. Good. Well, yeah, perhaps it's a guide, a different guide. We know there's factions, or we believe there's factions. Where to go? Well, only way to really be sure is to just... Unfortunately, you can't say, yes, I've done that one. Kind of think I have done those two. Oh well. Let's go, go, go. It's very interesting, fish sticks. That is interesting. Let's take a look, see what's going on. Right. Escape vector, Victor. Well, yeah, you know, all that Guardian stuff you've got then is going to be kind of worth something. There it is. Escape Victor Vector. But you know, it's kind of like one of those. Again, this is just one of these things. I mean, we're going to see a load of these. Now, do you come with a ship that's kicked it out for, you know, picking up all that Guardian and Thargoid material or not? Who knows? This is going to be something very similar. In fact, you know, again, same old stuff. Right, brilliant. Let's go to the original site, or the smaller site. Even that dead guide there. Well, it'd be something, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't know if FDev have put all... Obviously, they haven't put all these. They wouldn't be able to keep it quiet to put these in the game. Here we go. There's a couple of crash sites round by, like an original looking Guardian site that's here. We gotta go over there. Got a crest round the planet. So it'd be something to look out for, I think, in the coming days, coming weeks. You know, what's gonna happen? What else will be discovered? You just know people are out there. Cannons out there looking at other planets. You just know they're having a good cannon around. Open the door, find the key. Yeah, well... That's a kind of standard configuration of site. It just looks slightly different because you're on an ice planet, and you don't normally see that stuff. That's kind of a standard one. Slightly different, mind, but the layout is quite the same. You've got all those pillars and quite a few of these hatches, and I always sort of like said, these don't look like bases, they look like ships or crashed ships. You know? But here, when you look at this, and it's not showing it now, it just said Thargoid as well. And it's a bit weird. A bit weird. But again, you know, good old Guardian technology. Which isn't bad. Couple of crash sites not too far away from us. 151. Let's go take a look at them. I think it looks like a ship drifter. I think it does. Hay fever today, unbelievable. Is that right? They shot themselves with pods? Interesting. I think they've kind of locked down the hackers. Well, they haven't mentioned anything. There's no official statements come out. But, you know, again, interesting stuff. But the hacking the game is nothing new. People have been doing it for ages. They've been data mining it. That's how people realise that. You know, oh, there was a 3D rendered model of a on foot Thargoid and all the rest of it. So someone posted that. Then they changed their end user license agreement that say, well, hey, anyone found data mining and all of that would be banned from the game and all this stuff. Yep, here it is. Here's the other one. We got him. There he is. And that's kind of, from what I can see at the moment, that's kind of it. You know? It's like, well, okay. Why it's being flagged up as human, I don't know. Perhaps it's do you know what? No, it wouldn't be. Unless they've been body snatching humans for a while. Now, bear with me on it. Get your tinfoil hats on. Here's the thing. Imagine if they've been taking humans for a while. Just only now we know about it. During the first Thargoid War. Blah, blah, blah. We've seen the logs where people... Yeah. But we've seen the logs from people and all the rest of it, right? Where they've woken up or entire settlements have disappeared. How long has the Thargoid... Oh yeah, fish sticks. I'm getting it. I'm just hypothesizing. How long is it since people have been adopted by Thargoids and then turned into whatever they've been turned in themselves? The logs are all the way through Elite Dangerous. I mean, if we go over here, all right, let's look for the... Where is it now? Fleet carriers. We had 14 signals. I'm pretty sure there's going to be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, there's... I counted 15 or 16. It's loads, isn't it? Notable signals. But 14 around this planet. Okay, so let's go to the Gal map. Say under the filter that shows human, Thargoid and Guardian specs. Space as white, green, blue dots. It's absolutely nothing. Thargoid war information. Be specific. Controlled? No, it's not controlled. I think they're close, but there's nothing here to suggest otherwise. I know people are getting pulled out close. That's the thing. But you know, we're way out over here, aren't we? When you think about it. Clearland 10. Clearland 10. If it's Welsh. First Milter after the... Okay. Realistic mode, yes. It's not showing anything. Next one then, civilization. That's realistic map mode. Then pilots federation. Civilization. Okay, so blue. Yeah. So it's white. So it's down as white. So it's showing as human. Which means it hasn't really been claimed by anybody, I don't think. I think. And then I don't think it's showing as anything. If it's showing as human, is something in this system that, yeah. Well, I mean, I've scanned the lot. I scanned the lot. Let's jump to thingy. Ads. Damn it. Right. Kind of scanned the lot. I mean, the only thing that's left really is, you know, ye fleet carrier. When there's every man and his dog around here. Yeah, do you know what? I think TwitchCon is on, and they're giving people the abilities now to or soon, or being rolled out. They're having a discovery filter, which I think is good, especially, you know, to find content. And then they're also having the ability to do something with ads. They've recognized with the ads. Okay, let's have a look. Clyburn, 07. It's, I don't think it's doing what we want it to do. Unless we jump, we could have a look. It could be an isolated site. I'm in solo at the moment. I'm just thinking, let's jump, see what the score is, and have a look. There's more than 21 signals in this place, so there must be something on. Actually, there must be something on some of the other. Some of the other stations, planets. So it's quite a few, right there. So let's go and have a look at the next one. D. Have a look. Have a scan, see what's going on. Might not be anything. I have haven't packed yet. I'm due to go away and I haven't done anything. I should. I've got to get my stuff in order. I'm sure other people have gone and scanned planets.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Ugh.
Surface scan complete.
Looks like nothing. Let's go with F. Where's that? So we've done C, D. We're going to do F. I'm sure people have scanned these sites all over. But you know, interesting stuff. Is there a system nearby, you know? Who knows? So, duck egg blue.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
The bacterium. 16 human, 1 biological. Should we go in for a closer look? Because normally the human stuff, unless that's, like you say, it's referring to the
Orbital flight engaged.
fleet carriers. Yeah, it could well be temporarily bugged. It could well be temporarily bugged. This is F. It's not picked up anything, so that's all it's going to be. That's all it's going to be, I would say. We're just going to get to look at a lovely blue planet. Yeah, it's got to be bugged. I mean, and if there's nothing showing, and I've completely scanned this, Could well be. Ah! Crashed. I'm gonna crash again. Things aren't going too well. It's kind of got to be referring to the fleet carriers in the area. Oh yeah, litho braking. Nice place to be, though. Well, yeah, there is quite a good permit lock system there, isn't there? You know, it's they're gonna start opening these up, try and regain some of the player base. That's what we want to see. Is that the permit lock system? Let's take a look on the GAL map. How far is it? "300 light years away. A permit is required for this location." So you just know it's loads of stuff happening over there, but we're getting, well, 300 light years to it. But what permit? I don't know. You know, I don't know. Yeah, so it's definitely a new site. Well, it gives them a chance to get the narrative ready, doesn't it?
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, you got to think it means something. I just don't think we're going to find out about it anytime soon, unfortunately. Who knows? I just think this is a fantastic looking game. Look at that. You don't see that every day, do you? Well, you do in this game. I just think we've got to keep an eye out the next couple of days, see what's going on. Are we going to need more blueprints? Possibly. It could well be breadcrumbs for the next update. It could well be. Like, you know, do we camp out here? Do we do others? Do we go back? Do we do other stuff? You know, I mean, I was 1,400 light years away. It's quite a poke. It was like 25 jumps. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, I'm going to go and have something to eat now because I've been basically in work since o'clock today. And then been busy with that. And I got my last call of the day in an hour and a half, and I haven't eaten. So I think it's time to go and do something else. Is what I think. Right, and let's just land up right here. Never know. I might bring a better ship over and have a look. You'll get me back to the bubble eventually. No worries, Simon. Do what you want for the next week. I'm not going to be doing anything. So anyway, I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching. And 07 Commanders. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of thing we did today for science. A few technical problems at the beginning. Something to do with the microphone. Don't know what's going on there. Let's have a little look. Reruns of streams on the weekend. Video for the Anaconda ship kit coming out on Thursday. Stay tuned. I'll be updating the community page as well as we find things. Hope you have a great week. Have a great weekend. And I'll catch you in a week. I think that's a good thing. Unless something happens between now and Friday. Because I fly on Saturday morning. And I can't stay away. So, like and subscribe if you haven't done so on the YouTube channel. That would really help me out. If you could hit like and hit subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, a follow always goes down well. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon.